where summer stayed, June always smelled like salt. Ethan had known that since childhood. Salt from the sea, heat from the pavement, and the sweetness of overripe peaches left too long in the kitchen. That summer felt no different. At least not until Adrian arrived. Ethan was sitting on the porch, notebook balanced on his knee, pretending to write. In truth, he'd been staring at the same unfinished sentence for almost 20 minutes. The sound of a car pulling into the driveway made him look up. A man stepped out, tall, broad shoulders, white shirt, sleeves rolled to his elbows, dark hair falling loosely over his forehead. Ethan froze. Adrian Vale, his older brother's college friend. He had met him only once before, 3 years ago. Back then, Ethan was 16, too young to understand why someone's smile could stay in his mind for years. Now Adrian looked older, sharper, like time had carved him into something even more dangerous. Adrian saw him and smiled. "Ethan?" His voice was lower than Ethan remembered. "Wow, you grew up." Ethan shut his notebook. "So did you." Adrian laughed. The sound was warm, easy. His brother had offered Adrian the guest room for the summer while he worked on a research project about old coastal architecture. 2 months. That was all. At dinner, Adrian talked with Ethan's parents like he belonged there. Easy laughter. Stories from the city. Questions about the town. Ethan barely spoke. He spent most of the meal watching Adrian's hands. Long fingers. Ink stains. Tiny graphite marks. The hands of someone who built things. That night, Ethan went to the beach alone. He always did. The sea was black under the moonlight. Quiet, endless. He heard footsteps behind him. Adrian. "Couldn't sleep?" Adrian asked. Ethan shrugged. "I like the ocean." Adrian nodded. They walked side by side, their feet sinking into wet sand. For a while, neither spoke. Then Adrian glanced at him. "Still writing?" Ethan looked surprised. "You remember that?" Adrian smiled. "I remember everything interesting." Something in Ethan's chest tightened. He looked away. "What do you write?" "Things nobody reads." Adrian bent down, picked up a shell. "Maybe you haven't shown the right person." Ethan laughed softly. "Maybe." The wind grew stronger. Adrian stood close enough that Ethan could smell him. Sea salt, soap, sun. And suddenly Ethan had the strangest feeling that this summer was about to split his life into before and after. Adrian woke early. Too early. At 6 every morning, Ethan would find him on the upstairs balcony sketching. Sometimes barefoot, sometimes shirtless, which Ethan hated, because looking became impossible not to do. One morning, Adrian caught him staring. "Come up." Ethan hesitated. "Why?" Ethan hesitated. "Why?" Adrian lifted a second cup. "Coffee." When Ethan sat down, Adrian slid him milk instead. Ethan frowned. "I drink coffee." Adrian smirked. "Sure you do." Ethan rolled his eyes. He hated how Adrian made him feel younger and older at the same time. Days passed like that, walking through the town, visiting abandoned houses, listening to Adrian talk about buildings as if they were living things. Ethan listened. Adrian talked. It felt natural. Too natural. One afternoon, they climbed a hill behind town. The sea stretched below them, silver blue under the sun. Adrian lay back on the grass. "Do you have someone?" Ethan looked over. "What?" "Someone you like." The question made his stomach twist. "No." Adrian studied him. "Really?" Ethan swallowed. "There are people you can't like." Adrian's eyes stayed on him. "Why not?" "Because wanting them changes everything." Adrian looked away first. That scared Ethan more than the question itself. Rain caught them on the way back. Heavy, sudden summer rain. They ran to an abandoned house for shelter, both soaked. Adrian laughed breathlessly. Ethan stared. Water ran down Adrian's neck, disappeared under his shirt. His chest rose and fell fast. Then Adrian reached out, brushed wet hair from Ethan's forehead. Just that. Nothing more. But Ethan stopped breathing, because that touch felt like crossing a line. and neither of them stepped back. The power went out one night. The whole house dark. Only candlelight. Ethan couldn't sleep, so he climbed to the rooftop. Adrian was already there, lying on his back, watching stars. "Can't sleep?" Adrian asked. Ethan sat beside him. No. For a while, they listened to cicadas, the distant sea, their breathing. Then Adrian said, "Have you ever kissed anyone?" Ethan felt his pulse in his throat. No. Adrian turned his head toward him. "Do you want to?" Ethan laughed nervously. "Are you serious?" Adrian didn't answer. He just reached up, touched Ethan's cheek slowly, like asking permission. Ethan should have moved, should have stopped this, but he didn't. The kiss was soft, tentative, warm, and devastating. It felt like drowning and breathing at the same time. When Adrian pulled away, his forehead rested against Ethan's. Neither spoke. Then Adrian whispered, "Ethan." His name sounded different in Adrian's mouth. Like it belonged there, Ethan closed his eyes. He knew. This was the beginning of something impossible. And he wanted it anyway. June always smelled like salt. After that night, everything changed, and nothing did. They never spoke about the kiss, but they touched more. Shoulders brushing, hands lingering. Eyes holding too long, it became unbearable. One night they went swimming after midnight. The sea was warm, black, infinite. When they came out, Adrian wrapped a towel around Ethan's shoulders, then pulled him close. Ethan could hear his heartbeat. "I'm leaving in 10 days, Adrian said. The words felt like ice. Ethan stepped back. "What?" "My project's over." "That's it?" Adrian looked tired. It was always temporary. Ethan hated him for saying it so calmly. Temporary, like this meant nothing. Was I temporary too? Adrian's silence answered. Ethan walked away, furious, heartbroken. He cried that night for the first time in years. Not because Adrian was leaving, but because he had stayed long enough to matter. Adrian left on a rainy morning. No kiss. No goodbye worth remembering. Just take care of yourself. And then he was gone. Summer ended. Ethan left for college in Boston. Winter came hard. Cold streets, cold classrooms, cold hands. He wrote constantly. Poems, letters he never sent. Stories where Adrian always stayed. Then, in December, a letter arrived. No return address. Inside, one sentence. If leaving was the right thing, why does it still feel like losing you? Ethan stared at it for an hour. 3 days later, another note. And it passed. An art gallery downtown, he went. And there Adrian was, standing under white lights. Older, tired, beautiful. Like no time had passed. Adrian looked at him. "I thought you wouldn't come." Ethan swallowed. "You left." Adrian stepped closer. "I came back." Their eyes locked. The space between them felt like every season they had survived. Then Adrian whispered, "Say my name." Ethan smiled, tears burning his eyes. Adrian. And for the first time, winter felt warm enough to keep them alive. Thank you for staying with me until the end of the story. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It would mean a lot and motivate me to keep making more videos.